My name is Janice. I'm here on your TV screen to help you adjust the color. I have blue eyes, blonde hair, fair skin, and I'm wearing a light blue dress. If the color needs correction, just turn the color controls on your TV set until I look normal, okay?
Hello, I'm Bill Owen. We've invited some people here today to help us prove a point to you. They're outside the studio right now waiting to come inside and taste test samples of Coca-Cola. None of them will know that the only difference between these two samples is that the beverage in the cooler on your left, number 1, is fresh product, and the beverage in the cooler on your right, number 2, is older product, more than 6 weeks old. What we're going to do is ask our participants to tell us which sample they prefer. Remember, this is not rehearsed. These people are not actors. Let's see what happens. All right, would you send in our first taster, please? Your name is?
Bill Robertson.
Bill, nice to have you with us. We're going to try to find out which beverage you prefer, the sample from cooler number 1 or cooler number 2. Let's try cooler number 1. All right, want to try that? Now we'll try the sample from cooler number 2. Okay, I'll try this one now. Which one would you say you prefer?
I prefer number 1.
Number 1. Why
Yes.
number 1?
Well, the flavor is a little stronger. I
I
think
see.
more assertive, maybe.
Okay, Bill. Thanks very much. Would you send in our next taster, please? All right, here comes our next taster, and your name is?
Sally Lloyd.
Sally. Nice to have you with us. We'd like to ask you to compare the taste between the one from cooler 1 and cooler number 2, all right?
All right.
Well, first, we'll open this one from cooler number 2, and you just take a sample, and then we'll try the other one. All right, that's from cooler number 2. Let's try this one over here. If you'll sample this and tell us what you think of it.
I prefer this one.
You prefer the one from cooler number 1?
Right.
Okay, thanks
One
very
tastes
much.
a little flat.
I see. Okay, Sally, thanks very much. Would you send in our next taster, please? Come on in. Here's our next taster, and your name is?
Albert.
Albert, come on in. Step right over here if you would. We have 2 coolers. That's cooler number 2, cooler number 1. We're going to ask you to sample the beverages from these 2 coolers. And you tell us which one you prefer. Okay, let's try this one from cooler number 1. Okay. All right, now let's try this one from cooler number 2. Compare this with the other one. Which one you like better?
Number 1.
Number 1. Why do you like number 1?
It's more Coke.
Okay. That's the sort of result we got. People prefer the product from cooler number 1. Why do you suppose people preferred the product from cooler number 1? Well, to express your opinion, you'll be using your responder. Wait for the tone. Press the pause button on the video player, and then press button number 1 on the responder. Remember, video pause button, then button 1 on the responder. Rotation, a job that needs to be done in every outlet you serve.
Without a rotation system, this product can become buried and will lay there long enough that you will get a deterioration in taste, and when you do, it's detectable to the people that drink it.
Let somebody buy a bottle that's not right, then we might have lost a customer for life.
If you don't have a system, you find that you're doing it that much harder. Then it becomes a drag.
We do a lot of heavy work in home package.
There's all ways of making it easier.
Nobody denies that rotating stock is necessary, but it can become a drag. if you don't have a system that includes a way to remember which direction to rotate in each of your outlets. See if you can figure out the system Mike here uses to remember which direction to rotate in each of his outlets. You see him rotating his stock in this supermarket left to right. Let's see how he did it in some other outlets earlier today. Here he is at Ray's Market, a little mom and pop. And here he is at a superette. A week ago in the supermarket, this is what Mike did with the same area we saw earlier. He handled Ray's cartons this way. And the superette got this treatment. Now let's go back 2 weeks ago and see how Mike handled his stock in the supermarket. In the mom and pop, and back in the superette. Looks simple watching him do it. Got Mike's system figured out? To find out, you'll be using your responder. So after the tone, press the pause button on the video player and then press button number 1 on the responder. There's nothing like getting product to the customer at its optimum taste to keep up those repeat sales. People like what we sell. So how do you think customers act when they don't find any there to buy? How do you think customers might feel, especially if they really want Coke?
Hey, where's the Coke? I've got a party waiting on me and I've got to have some.
Run out.
You can't run out.
Well, we done it.
Are you sure there's no Coke anywhere?
Yep.
Well, I guess I'll go across the street then. They'll have Coke.
Nope.
They've run out too?
Nope, they're closed. You could try Mussel's Market. It's down in Russellville.
Russellville? Okay, thanks. I'll do that. The nerve, running out of Coke. Russellville?
Of course, not every customer would get this excited, but there are a few. No outlet wants even a few unhappy customers. Let's look into this problem. After the tone, press the pause button on the video player, and then button number 1 on the responder. Once you've determined an outlet's normal stock level, either from your records or by asking, you can do a good job preventing stockouts. You just use a little simple arithmetic. First, you put the backroom stock on the shelves, then count the number of cases needed to fill up your assigned shelf space. Add that to the amount you normally leave in the back room, and you've got the amount of stock your outlet needs on each call. The system works well when buyer demand is normal. But there are times when demand for our products is higher than normal. Let's see if you can figure out what these times are. It looks like a sure win for the home team. Yes, there it is. Time's up. What a game. There's going to be a lot of celebrating tonight. Is normal stock level always enough? What about the special conditions you just saw? When you hear the tone, press the pause button on the video player and then press button number 1 on the responder. Hi, Bill Owen back in the studio to show you something else about customer preference. This time I have 2 displays of cartons of Coca-Cola. We're going to find out whether the customer prefers to buy from display number 1 or from display number 2. Again, this is unrehearsed. These people are not actors. Let's see what happens. Would you send in a customer, please? Hi, could you tell me your name?
Yes, Mrs. John Kibbe.
Okay.
Mary Jane Kibbe.
Mary Jane. Okay, I'm going to give you $3, Mary Jane, to buy some Coke. You don't have to spend all $3, but I would like for you to buy at least 1 carton of Coca-Cola. All right?
Fine.
You can pick it out either from display number 1 or from display number 2, but you can't ask me any questions. Just pick it out as you would when you normally shop, all right?
All right, fine.
There's
Thank
your $3. Go ahead, make the selection.
Okay.
The carton of your choice.
Carton of my choice. Well, $8.99. This doesn't say anything. Well, I'll take this.
All right, Mary Jane, I see you picked the carton from display number 2.
Right.
Would you send in a customer, please? Hi, could you tell me your name?
Curtis Scott.
Curtis. I'd like to give you $3 now to buy some Coke. You don't have to spend all $3, but I would like for you to pick out at least 1 carton of Coca-Cola. You can pick it out either from display number 1 or from display number 2. You can't ask me any questions, Curtis. Just go ahead and pick it out as you would when you normally shop, okay? Here's your $3. You go ahead and pick out the carton of your choice. All right, Curtis, I noticed that you picked it out from display number 2. Send in a customer, please. Hi, could you tell me your name?
Lois.
Lois, I'm going to give you $3 now to buy some Coke. And you don't have to spend all $3, but I am going to ask you to pick out at least 1 carton of Coke. Pick it out either from display number 1 or from display number 2. Now, you can't ask me any questions. Just pick it out as you normally would when you shop, all right? Here's your $3. Go ahead and pick out the carton of your choice, Lois.
I take this.
Okay, go ahead and take it. Now, Lois, I see that you picked the carton from display number 2. Well, you can see what's happening. And we know from nationwide research that if we kept this up, our sales would go about like this. Why is that? Why do customers prefer to buy product from displays like display number 2? Well, I'll ask you to make your best guess on the responder. After the tone, press the pause button on the video player. Then press button number 1 on the responder. Could you tell me why you picked display number 2?
Well, it said A for 99. Now, I'm not good at figures. Let me see. Well, this didn't have a price on it.
That one wasn't marked. Okay.
Now, I don't know. I haven't had time to figure out just what I'm paying for it, but still, the price was there.
Okay.
I made my choice.
Okay, Mary Jane, thanks very much for being with us.
All right.
All right, Curtis, I noticed that you picked it out from display number 2. Could you tell us why?
The price is there, you know, plus the Coke itself.
Okay, Curtis, thanks very much. Okay. Could you tell us why you picked it from number 2?
Well, because it has the price on it.
Okay.
And I trust that it's really Coke.
Okay, thanks, Lois.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
So, you've seen it and you've heard it. POP definitely helps move product. There are several different types of POP, including carton stuffers, shelf talkers, neck ringers. They all help sales. but they help most when they're used right. What do I mean by used right? Well, look at these two shelves of bottles. The product will sell faster where the POP is used right. Do you think the product will sell faster from shelf number 1 or from shelf number 2? Made up your mind? Okay, watch now. Here's what would happen over a period of time. The product on shelf number 1 sold faster. Why do you think that happened? Why do you suppose the product on shelf number 1 sold better than the product on shelf number 2? To answer that, go to the responder. After the tone, press the pause button on the video player, and then press button number 1 on the responder.
Put neck bringers on every third bottle, and on carton pricing do the same thing. It definitely helps sales.
Get as many cases as you can exposed on your truck, and this way you're pricing anywhere from 6 to a dozen cases at one time. This is for speed.
Shelf talkers that you would hang on the shelf, giving the price of your product and a picture of your product on it, are good. It would catch the eye and it would give the person something to look for as they go down the aisle.
Always looking for the extra sale. With promotional stuffers, it's different.
Unless we put it in every carton, the job is not done.
I always make sure there's one in every carton.
We do an outstanding job with point-of-sale material.
Now here's a place where our POP is likely to be especially helpful. Why is that, and how can we take best advantage of it? Find out by using your responder. After the tone, press the pause button on the video player, and then press button number 1 on the responder.
We have to bring the product into the store and have everything set up where the consumer can see it.
Is bringing the older product to the top where it's available to the customer before the newer product.
The customer is entitled to buy a fresh product.
I'd have to increase the stock, say, for a holiday. I don't let anybody run out.
If they don't see it, they won't ask for it.
Normally, merchandising includes shelf talkers, stuffing on the side of the cartons, and ringers on your bigger items.
Try to have the name of the other products facing forward. But if they don't see the price, the people are very hesitant.
Yeah, the way the house is clean, right? The store should be the same way.
If the man does his job right, manager or managers, they'll let him do the job in his own way.
When you look down the shelf after you're through and it's clean and you have your pricing on and there's no dirt or soda rusting away at the shelf, it gives you, a feeling of pride.
I'm proud of Coca-Cola. It's my livelihood.
Take it from me. When you really stay on top of your job and become the dealer's beverage department expert, he'll let you do more and more to move Coke. Maybe not all you'd like to do, but I can dream, can't I?